Okay, some thoughts on the Watson settlement. I guess from where they started, the NFL looks like it got a better end of the deal. They started wanting an indefinite suspension, possible reinstatement after a year. The Watson side really started saying, we don't want any suspension. I don't think you did anything wrong. So they end up at 11 games. I think you always have to look at the CBA, and the NFL had a position of strength here because of the CBA. Even with the wrinkle that was changed, commissioner discipline has always been heavy handed from the NFL point of view. The NFLP got in there that there'd be an independent hearing officer jointly appointed by the league and the union. She ruled for 6 games, but Roger Goodell had the hammer of his hand-picked appeal officer that was going to hand down a much, much longer suspension. So again, faced with that, the NFLPA had to decide whether they would take what was given and try to go to court. That I can tell you was a losing proposition. Maybe they would have found a district court judge that would agree with Watson on the first side of it, but the appeals court would eventually rule against Watson, as they did with Brady, with Ezekiel Elliott, with Adrian Peterson. So that wasn't going to work. So he accepts the 11 games, the $5 million is fine. There's going to be treatment, evaluation. He says he did nothing wrong. Hopefully that'll change once he goes through the treatment and have a different outlook on perhaps what he did. The Browns say they believe in second chances. Seems like a lot more than a second chance after 24 women sued, 24 settlements, and who knows what else has gone on. I think what we're left with is, it's still to me stunning that of all people, this guy got the best contract in NFL history, bar none. The total amount lost through this settlement in the Deshaun Watson $230 million contract is $650,000. That's all he'll lose over 5 years. The Browns expected bad PR, probably longer than they thought, but this is a long-term play for them. They'll have him for 5 years. But he's gone for 3 months, and that means something, even though it all kind of feels icky still after the settlement.